Secrets of the Icecap climate. What exactly is the Icecap climate? It's the harshest of all Earth's climates, found in the most northerly and southerly landmasses, Greenland and Antarctica. In these regions, average temperatures never rise above freezing. That's right, it's a year-round winter wonderland. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, doesn't it rain in these places? Nope. In the Icecap climate, precipitation comes in the form of snow, usually blowing in from warmer regions nearby. Over thousands of years, this snow builds up into massive ice sheets that can be over a mile deep. But here's the catch, the ice can't just keep piling up forever. Gravity demands that it flows down to the sea, creating glaciers. And when these glaciers reach the coast, they break off into icebergs that eventually melt back into the ocean. It's like a giant conveyor belt of ice. Now, you might be surprised to learn that the Arctic around the North Pole isn't technically part of the Icecap climate. Why? Because there's no actual land there, just frozen sea ice. It's like trying to build a snowman on a pool float, it just doesn't count. So, what makes Greenland and Antarctica so special? For starters, they hold a staggering 99% of the world's fresh water. If all that ice melted, sea levels would rise by a jaw-dropping 60 to 70 meters worldwide. That's taller than the Statue of Liberty. But why is Greenland covered in ice when the surrounding islands aren't? The answer lies in its geography. Greenland is believed to be a giant set of 3 islands surrounded by high mountains. These mountains trapped the ice from ancient ice ages, while the high altitude of the ice cap keeps temperatures low enough to preserve it. Antarctica, on the other hand, has multiple factors working in its favor. First, it sits right over the South Pole, where sunlight is scarce and weak. Second, it's surrounded by the unbroken Southern Ocean, preventing any warm air or ocean currents from reaching it. And lastly, Antarctica has had millions of years to build up its massive ice sheet, with most of its surface sitting above 2,000 meters in altitude. Despite all this ice, the Icecap climate is technically a desert. Most places receive less than 250 millimeters of precipitation per year because the air is too cold to hold much moisture. Instead, the snow that forms on the ice sheets blows in from adjoining regions. Life in the Icecap climate is scarce, but not impossible. While plants can't grow on the moving ice, some hardy mosses and lichens cling to sunward-facing rocks on the edges of the ice sheets. And let's not forget about the penguins. These tuxedo-clad birds brave the harsh conditions of Antarctica to breed in predator-free colonies. Human settlement in the Icecap climate is limited to research stations. The largest, McMurdo Station, sits on the coast of Antarctica's Ross Sea and serves as a supply base for other stations on the continent. Then there's the Amundsen-Scott South Pole Station, at the very bottom of the world. But get this, the South Pole isn't even the coldest place on Earth. That title goes to a spot near Dome Argus in East Antarctica, where satellites have recorded temperatures as low as -93.2 degrees Celsius. That's colder than the average surface temperature of Mars. So, there you have it, the secrets of the Icecap climate. It's a world of extremes, where ice reigns supreme and life finds a way in the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content.